Hi guys, and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed building video. Today's video is a little bit different because, as you can see, there are 8 Sims on the side of the road. I've already made a family for this house, and the other thing, which kind of explains why there's a family on the side of the house, is that this speed build is in my 100 baby challenge save in that world. So I've made a whole bunch of Sims, and some of them are going to be baby daddies for that series. So yes, this is a 8 Sim starter home, as the title will have told you, and I'm building it in Brindleton Bay, which is also something a bit different. And as you can see, that is a very big house for a starter home, when with 8 Sims you only start with 33,000 simoleons or thereabouts. So as you can see, I've just shortened the build a bit, pulled it in either side, and I'm going to make a second story because otherwise we could never fit all of our Sims in that small space. I also get rid of this little patio in a minute because it's using money just from having the fences and the stairs there. So yes, this is going to be a bit of a cramped house. Obviously starter homes generally are, and you build towards having lots of stuff. So I'm just kind of portioning off the rooms, trying to figure out how to get enough bedrooms in here, and making sure that the house still has some kind of interesting shape to it and it's not just a total square. I'm trying to count Sims being like, how many to fit in the bedrooms? And I pull this bedroom out so it's just on so it matches up with the front of the house, and doesn't look quite so weird. The only thing that I think would be really annoying about this house, just to pre-warn you guys, is that there are 8 Sims and 1 bathroom. I didn't plan that as well as I probably could have done, but hey ho. I'm sure, with there's 4 Sims of working age plus a teenager, I'm sure you could probably get a job. You can afford another bathroom pretty quick, especially since you do have this bit of space on the second floor. Well, second, first, depends how you want to label it. Or we'll go with first floor, with the bottom being the ground floor. But yeah, at the moment I'm about to make that like a little balcony area. And then in a minute or two, I realised that there's no way to get out there. So I removed the fence and just put a bit of, roofing there. Much easier. Okay, so I have the basic structure of the house down, putting in some lights so we can go ahead and decorate. My favourite bit of a build is, actually being able to put some paint on the walls and it look not so much like, a construction site. Oh, did you guys hear my thumb click then? Oh. Joints clicking. Anyway, just trying to put some kind of neutral tones in. I really like kind of having quite neutral things on the walls, and then letting your furniture kind of do all the things. But then again, we have a lot of boys. This house is fit for 2 children and 1 teenager, so I thought they might like some more vibrant colours on the walls than just plain white like most of the adults. And there we go. I think we're just about done. Carpet in all the bedrooms, wood, there we are. I'm getting rid of the fence because that's wasted 150 simoleons thereabouts. And getting some railings on the banister so it's not quite such a death trap, because if that was in my house and there wasn't any railings, I would probably fall down and die. That might seem quite extreme, but it's very true. Just putting in some very basic doors. They are the doors of Dinge, but I have the family that I've put in this house is grandparents. One of their sons has his wife, and their 3 children, and then their other son also lives in the house as well. So family home. It's been there for a while. Probably needs a bit of a renovation, and they probably would have done it unless all their family moved in, so things have been put on the back burner a bit. And I'm using some of the Jungle Adventure windows, including the like the shutter window in the bathroom, which I think looks so cute. And I think that really fits bathroom because, you know, you just want to open it and vent. And it's just lovely. Now, the first thing I did furniture-wise was I went round and put a bed in every room. And the keen-eyed of you will see there are too many beds in a second. I was putting in the most, like, the cheapest ones just so that we had beds for everyone. But downstairs, there are 2 children's beds, a double bed, so that's 4 Sims. I then put a double bed, 2 more Sims, and then 3 single beds. That adds up to 9. I have too many bedrooms. It takes me a very long time to realise this, but I do remedy it, and each of the children, each of the boys, they get their own bedroom eventually. But it does take me to the point of testing that they all have their own beds before I realise. Such a newbie mistake, but there we go. And just fitting in the shower, I always have to rearrange bathrooms because I can never get it lay out quite right the first time. But yeah, that's the only issue, is there is only 1 shower between 8 Sims, and there isn't actually enough table space either, because it is a very cramped house. But you know, your Sims will live with it for maybe a week, and then you'll have enough money to renovate if you do download this house, which of course is going to be on the gallery for you to do. So I'm just going around making sure that there is all the bits of furniture you need, you know. So they each have a bed, they have a kitchen, I'm getting them a dining room table to fit nicely in the house. Oh, I love those tables and chairs from Cats and Dogs so much. Same as the front door as well, that's from the Laundry Day stuff pack. I love that door, it's so cute. Had a bit of an issue here trying to do some living room furniture because there isn't enough space, and I do realise this, and I just make the room bigger because this is The Sims. I can add an extension on the front if I want. It's probably going to be in like the next 30 seconds or so, but I was wanting this furniture to look, you know, they'd had it for a while, you know, things they'd collected. This might be a bit of an eclectic house, you know, each of the bedrooms has different furniture in it, as you can see. And yeah, I really love those pillows as well as like little seats. It's just so cute. From the toddler stuff pack, I think. And I've put in a little hidden desk there. Sims can totally use it. It's all fine. But you know, somewhere for the boys to do their homework or whatnot. And here we are. I've realised I have enough money. They don't have to sleep on the worst beds possible and get a rubbish night's sleep. So I go around and put in new beds. Yeah, I think I was initially thinking that there were that the grandparents had 3 sons. They don't, they have 2 and then 3 grandchildren. And at this point I realised that I'm going to have the grandparents' room upstairs. This is the most furnished room. They have end tables, they have a wardrobe, they have a mirror and a nice bed, you know. It's the most well furnished room. It even has some plants in it, you know. It's the most lovely room, and you know, the kids have moved in so they can have the kind of sparse rooms. And of course giving them a nice light that isn't just the boring lights everything light. Pardon me. Yeah, and then I was trying to find a little bit of furniture or activity thing that could go in each of the rooms, you know, so that they could have something that was just a little more interesting and personal. Yeah, because you know the living room was fine, everything else was okay, and I had the money to spend. I think this is the point where I actually add it on the extension because I'm like, that's not big enough. Have to move the tree again. I did try really hard to make sure that didn't clip through, and I had to change the window as well because I didn't like the fact that it wasn't in the center. Sometimes I have when I'm building things, I have real issues with symmetry because I like it to be symmetric, but it isn't always. Like in the kids' bedroom down there, you can see that window isn't in the middle, but sometimes I just forget about it and leave it. It's fine. No one really cares that much. I hope, fingers crossed. So yeah, I just added a TV in there so they can have get their fun up. And and adding a kid's bed, toy box and lights, because I'm not sure whether they work to stop kids having like nightmares and seeing things under the bed, but fingers crossed. And also it just makes the room cuter, and when a kid wakes up they have like this woken by a nice light. What are they, like, it's not whims, it's the emotion little things. It makes them happy. I've forgotten what the term for it is, but there you go. Kidding out the kitchen a bit more with a microwave and a dishwasher, because in a family this size you don't want to be doing all the washing up by hand. That'll be a nightmare. And at this point I felt like I had most of the stuff in the house that was needed, so putting out a few planter boxes outside, because, you know, grandparents might like to garden, and I think I also put in a climbing monkey bars. I'm going to say climbing frame, monkey bars for the kids as well. I was thinking about putting a grill outside, but didn't really think it was necessary. I then decided to spend the money instead on things upstairs. So this room here that I'm doing at the moment is their other son's room, so he can have a computer so he can get to do it. That easel disappears because that goes into the other child's bedroom. It gets replaced by like a drawing station, I think. And this is for the teenage son. I was wanting this to be, you know, a little more grown up. So he has dressers and a table to do his homework and stuff on as well. It's a bit of an odd design for a bedroom, I know. But I wasn't sure what to do with it, so thought that could do pretty well. And here, I feel like I'm about to finish. When I was doing this, I was like, yeah, I'm about done. That's great. Just sorting out all the roof edgings and stuff, and there we are. I just tested it with The Sims and realised that, you know, that bedroom wasn't needed. So separating the kids out so they can each have their own bedroom, very nice, and putting in the arts table, and that is pretty much it. I think I move a couple more things around and buy one other thing for that child downstairs. Oh, he gets the camera set, and that's it. We're going to go into the screenshots now. I think it's quite a nice house. I think it's very representative of my kind of style of building, and I'm very much influenced by British, or like kind of the homes that I see all the time. Just nice bits of the rooms, the big open spaces, and that's going to be the parents' bedroom, one of the kids' rooms, the bathroom. I like that little bathroom, it's so cute. The hallway upstairs, the teenager's room, the grandparents' room, the other child's bedroom, and the son who's still at home. So please leave a comment and like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more content, and I will see you guys later. Bye!